Well, hello there. I'm Bio, and today we are continuing the Zoo Games set with the next game being Cold Stone Creamery Scoop It Up. I'm guessing another licensed game. I will be honest with you, I'm not familiar with Cold Stone Creamery. Is that like a brand? I imagine that's some kind of like ice cream brand in America. That's the only thing I can kind of think of, really. And that's what I'm going to go with. I could look it up, but I don't think I care enough, if I'm honest. So, yeah. The one thing you've got to know about this game, and it's the key thing to take away from this video. It's developed by CyberPlanet Interactive. There you go. So, this game is developed by CyberPlanet Interactive, which is, as if you don't know, one of the developers you commonly saw for Phoenix Games, and they are not a very good developer. They tend to make very budget games, like incredibly budget games. So, yeah. Obviously, this game was published by Zoo Games, and it came out in November 2009. Yeah, so let's jump into it. Okay, shall we try and just think for a second, what is this game going to be like? Is it going to be like Order Up? Is it going to be like Cooking Mama? Is it going to be kind of that type of game? Or are we going to be like mini games? Because I'm not too sure. It's going to be interesting to see. So we have Versus Mode, Rush Hour Mode, Custom Creation, Career Mode. I guess we do Career. I guess. We got one Wii Remote here. I'm guessing we don't need the nunchuck. So I'll unplug it. I don't see the point of having it plugged in and me having my other hand, with the nunchuck in it. If I'm not actually using the nunchuck, it's kind of pointless. But I should have figured that CyberPlanet Interactive was going to pop up at least once. Oh, okay. Oh, the Wii Remote is your hand. You have to use your hand to make a Cold Stone creation. In this game, you'll control the on-screen hands with one Wii Remote. The Wii Remote controls the right hand, while the left hand will follow along. Now let's try moving your hands around. Okay. Well, yeah, they're moving around. Somebody's coming to ask for an ice cream. Okay. So we have some old lady coming along, and she's requesting an order. So automatically, just from this perspective alone, not only do the characters, look at those characters. Like, the girl that's in the Cold Stone Creamery shop looks average, kind of average, kind of somewhat normal. Whereas the actual customers are uncanny valley. Look at them with the bulging eyes. Kind of remind me of those, wasn't there like one of the Spyro games? Wasn't there like a type of like race or something in Spyro 2, Gateway to Glimmer, or Ripto's Rage, whatever you want to call the game, where you had to like save. There was these two children. That's what it was. There was these two children that were like geniuses or psychics or something like that, and you had to save them in this like Saudi Arabian or Arabian. Let's go with Arabian. Just Arabian themed level. And they basically that's the two children right there. That's them. The bulging eyes and all. Ugh. Uncanny valley. Anyway, so every customer will order different kinds of Cold Stone creations. You can tell what customers want by looking at the creation they're thinking about. Customers will be happy when you give them what they want. They'll be unhappy if you serve them the wrong thing. Well, yeah, I figured. This is basically going to be Order Up, isn't it? Just a budget version, an even more budget version of Order Up. There are 3 different types of Cold Stone creation containers: waffle cones, cups, and waffle bowls. Initially, you'll only have cones to serve with, but later on you can upgrade and obtain the other 2 types. Okay. You can pick up... Yeah, okay. Yeah. Alright. So, pick up a cone. Okay, yep. I'm not going to read all of it out loud. So I can understand why it actually has 2 Wii remotes, but bit confused. So what I'm supposed to do is I'm supposed to...
Well done.
What the? I didn't do that purposely. It did that. No, I figured what I'm supposed to do is hover the hand over the cone and drop it with the B button. But the hand keeps moving away with the cone, which is just like, okay. It makes me think that this game is quite literally designed for 2 Wii remotes, and it isn't really designed for...
Good job.
Oh my god, that voice.
Thank you.
Okay, these voices are a little bit... Okay, so there are slightly different elements. Yeah, I see it. It's not great. Let's get a cone ready. Oh, my word, this is moving very slowly. Yeah, I can already kind of see what this game is like. It is basically an even more budget version of Order Up, pretty much. I'm a bit confused by the music. I don't know what direction the music's trying to go in. I don't know what the hell I did there. What is happening? I can't actually play this game. Mission failed. Oh, mission failed. We'll get him next time. Okay, I'm not going to play any more of this. I'm afraid it's broken. No, it is. It is 100%. This game is 100% broken. This game very clearly is not designed for you to play it with 1 Wii remote. It is very clearly designed to play with 2 Wii remotes, 1 for each hand. Numerous times I tried. There was one time I was successful, and that was just a fluke. Numerous times. Why is it that every time I try to move the hand I'm actually controlling to the hand I'm not controlling, it moves away from me? Because the way the game basically explains it to you is you've got to have the cone, the scoop of ice cream over the top of the cone, and then you press B to let go of it, and it will go on top of the cone. But that obviously wasn't working. So then I tried doing what happened, what we know, the fluke that happened. What I tried doing was just flicking the Wii remote, because that's how it happened before, to see whether or not I could line it up and manage to just outrun the other hand, which seems to be running away from me for some reason. And obviously you could hear the sound that it hit the cone, but then for some reason went out of the cone. So the only thing I could assume, either I'm doing something horribly wrong, but I read the tutorial, I don't understand what exactly I did wrong. I was following what the game asked of me, and yet it still wasn't working. I personally believe that this game is not designed for 1 controller. It is designed for 2 controllers. And it just, when you try playing it with 1 Wii remote, it just doesn't work. Whereas if you had 2 Wii remotes, you'd be able to play it fine. But imagine having a game that's like, why doesn't just have the nunchuck? I could plug the nunchuck in and then use the nunchuck's like analog stick to control the movement of the other hand, the left hand. But whatever. I'm not playing any more of this. It's really one of those. It's pretty bad. It's it's even worse than Order Up. Just don't ever play this. Ain't no Chicken Blaster, but at least Chicken Blaster was functional. That's actually a good point. Even though I absolutely hate games like Chicken Blaster, at least it was functional in comparison to this. This was not functional. This was not a functional game, and thus that's why it'll be at the bottom of the list. Alright, I've been Bio, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again.